I hate when they do this, so I'm like A, B, C, D, whatever, yeah.
How much do you want
Dad,
me to
Molly's
concentrate?
growing a beard.
He
There.
is growing a beard.
Oh, that is...
Okay, let's see what we got in here. The first copies of A Night Rises. It is the 11th or maybe the 12th of January. I don't actually know why I bother with dates because I never know what the date is. But one of the really cool things that's happened this week is I got the first copy of A Night Rises, which is the second book in the Phoenix series. And that's been pretty exciting because if you've watched any of the other videos, I mean, I cared what this cover came out looking like, and I wanted it to look like a cohesive series. I wanted them to look good beside each other, and I think they do. So I'm really happy with the way that that turned out. Obviously, I mean, there are some aspects of that that are out of my control. Again, if you've watched one of my other videos, you'll see I did a comparison of Ingram and Amazon, and the Amazon printer prints the green of the Hunted a little bit differently, so then presumably it'll also print the purple of A Night Rises a little bit differently, and I don't know what those two are going to look like next to each other, but through Ingram they look exactly like what I wanted them to look like. It's been a little bit of a strange period in my life, obviously with all the fires in Australia. I think that's affecting all Australians, particularly those of us who live in a bushfire zone. Today is a perfect example. I slept with the windows open overnight and had to wake up this morning and close them all because the smell of the smoke was so strong that it woke me up, and I can taste it even now, still sitting inside. And it's been a few hours that the windows have been closed. I look outside and I can't actually tell whether it's smoky or if it's going to rain. Thankfully, it has tried to rain a little bit today, but I mean, you can't even tell anymore what the weather is. It's just, it looks cloudy like it's going to rain all the time, but 98% of the time it's just smoke. I get woken up a lot during the night by my dog, who is really struggling with the smoke. It seems to really distress him. He hasn't gotten used to it. I sadly have. Most of the time I can't even smell it anymore, which is really crazy. But I mean, the whole situation is just bafflingly out of control. I think, like a lot of people, I've had a very emotionally challenging time since Christmas time. So it's been an interesting 3 weeks, which is unfortunate because obviously that's taken my focus away from A Night Rises a little bit and all the preparation that I wanted to do for publishing it, but that's, you know, whatever, it's fine. I'm really not that worried about it because I kind of want to have I know this is kind of counterproductive, but I kind of want to have a few books out there before I really start pushing the marketing, because I think as a reader, I enjoy being able to, you know, like kind of binge a series a bit and get into it. I don't like sitting around and waiting for the next one to come out. It's kind of like TV series. And also, to be honest, I just haven't had time to do anything more than I already have. I was in the city at a climate change protest the other day, which was actually the day that I picked this up. So it was a very strange day to go from the delight of holding this in my hands to going into the city and being with, I think it was 20 to 40,000 people. I've got no idea how many people, and, you know, really trying to demand that our politicians do something different, to actually try and demand that our PM resigns. He won't, because he should, but he won't. But I mean, there's kind of been a lot going on, and I've still been doing a lot of bushfire prep around my house, so trying to clear out as much as I can. I mean, really, if the fire comes through here, I'm screwed, but you've got to try and prepare the best you can, and that has really taken up a huge amount of time and taken my focus, I think rightly, away from this, but that's where my life's at the moment. On the positive side of things, if you want to see what A Night Rises is about, so it picks up exactly where The Hunted left off, the first few chapters are going to be available on my website, which is pipcoombs.com. I know that this is a really weird thing to share, but I made this bruschetta, well not this one because it'd be gross by now, but this bruschetta recipe for Christmas, and now I'm like addicted. So I've got my gluten-free vegan bread, which you think would be poisonous being gluten-free and vegan, but it's actually like ridiculously nice, which is why I eat this. But I'm going to toast that and put bruschetta on. But oh my god, bruschetta.
Go, Freddie.
Thanks, babe.
Oh, good building, Freddie. High five. Nice. It's raining.
That's amazing.
Never been so excited.
Yeah. Marley just hid in the shade.
Oh, it's like ice cold.
Marley's like, I'm out of here.
Come on, Marley.
Come on, matey. Marley. Marley, come on, bud. He's got lost. He's confused. Come on, my love.
Marley.
Come on, sweetheart. Marley. Oh, wrong hole, bud. He just doesn't want to be in the rain. He's so not used to it anymore. Marley's got his own personal umbrella. Because he was unhappy in the rain and now he's happy as a clown. If you move Yuitas, he gets sad again.
What?
Yep, he doesn't like life without his personal umbrella. Travelling with his official personal umbrella.
He's like trying to get close.
He is. He doesn't like being out in the rain without his personal umbrella.